All right, traders, I want to talk to you real quick about the best way to become consistently profitable in trading. Okay. And the number one thing is going to be risk management. Okay. You need to make sure that you cut your losses extremely early, right? You need to make sure that when you're buying, it's the lowest risk area for you to buy. Now, whether you're buying at a main support level or if you're price action trading on candles and price action, you still need to make sure that it's the best entry location and that your tightest stop. So let's just say you think price is going to go up, and let's say you get a big range bar that moves up, right? You don't want to buy that bar. You want to wait for price to pull back in. I like 50% pullbacks or more because that gives me less downside risk, right? And you have to put your stop below that bar. So uh, if price pops, it comes down, you buy halfway down, you scale in, nibble in, small entries all the way down, and then if it breaks below, you're out with a small loss. If it pops up above that, then you're selling. Once it breaks that high and starts pushing up, then you're going to sell a little bit into that push, right? So managing your risk is number one, right? And number two is you don't want to size up too big, okay? I have a video about how to size up, right? And in my opinion, uh, new traders, they get sucked into the fast cars and the money and the lifestyle of a big money trader, right? But the reality is that it takes a long time to get there, and you need to learn the basics, right? You need to be able to play in the little leagues before you can play in the minor leagues, before you can play in the big leagues, right? So you need to make sure that you are sizing appropriately, and you're doing everything that a professional trader does to be consistently profitable, right? Professional traders, they don't size in too early, too big. They manage their risk. They sell on the pushes, and you need to do the same thing. So, I recommend for new traders that you start small. Okay, just make it a goal to make $25 a day. All right, most of you are trading on real small accounts. You might have $1,000 or $2,000 in there, and whatever it is, but you need to start very small. All right, consistently make $25 a day or $50 a day, and just do that and then pull the plug. All right, because in trading you have to be disciplined to make your money and get out and not stay there all day and give your money back, right? So like today I had a big day. It's only 9 in the morning. I had a big day already. I shut it down. I'm done. I'm not looking to trade anymore. I'm disciplined enough to know, right? I made my daily goal and then some, and that's it. I'm out. Okay, and you need to do the same. So you need to just set a realistic goal as a new trader of $25 to $50 a day. Guys, remember, $50 a day is like $12,000 a year. Okay, um, for a lot of you, that's your rent payment for the whole year. Or $25 a day is it's a new it's you're driving a new Mercedes Benz for $25 a day. Yeah, $25 a day. So just get it in your head that you need to stick to the plan, you need to stick to your rules, and you need to start small. Okay, too many new traders, they put money in and they're like, oh, whatever's moving, and they put too much down and they're buying at the wrong time and they're getting slaughtered. Okay, and the truth is, if you want to make those big multi-thousand-dollar days, you have to have enough money to stay in the game. You have to be in the game. So if you're sizing up too big at the wrong times, chances are you're going to lose your money. And you don't want that, okay? And I don't want that for anybody. I want you guys to make money. When I first started trading, I had a company, and I was making tons of money with my company. So taking the losses really didn't matter per se, and that was messed up because I literally lost like $15,000 to $20,000 over the course of the first couple of years because I wasn't listening, I wasn't sticking to the rules, I was sizing up too big, and I didn't really care because I was making like 10 grand a week in my business. So, you know, it really wasn't a big deal. But the more I fell in love with trading, it really forced me to say, okay, listen, let's just say you didn't have this company. Let's just pretend like this is all you had, a couple $1,000 that you're going to trade with. Well, you have to manage your risk. And what I ended up doing was closing down my company and, getting rid of everything and putting myself in a position that was very uncomfortable. At 45 years old, I put myself in a very uncomfortable position where I closed down my business that was my bread and butter. And it really forced me to be very careful with the money that I was trading with. Now, sure, I have a lot of money in the bank and gold and silver and blah, 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 Bitcoin and, other cryptos and, but for my trading, I take it very serious, and I'm only trading with a certain amount of money, and I'm managing that risk. And that's what you guys need to do too. Just whatever you put in, focus on trying to make $25 a day and do that for a week or two. All right. And then slowly size up. All right. Now, I do realize that some of you are trading, with offshore brokers and things like that. And, it may cost you, $10 for a trade, 5 in and 5 out. Well, you have to use a little more size, but you have to be very careful with your entries. Okay. And so my best recommendation is 100 shares, manage 100 shares, and focus on making $25. All right, $25. And do that every day for a week or two, and then move up to just $35, and then $40, and then $50. And just gradually do it, because there's a lot more to trading than just hitting some buttons and making some money. It really doesn't work that way, okay? Because some stocks are very whippy. It may look like it's about to run, and the thing will dump real hard, and you're like, oh crap, and you get out, and then boom, it pops right back up, and you're like, damn it. So you have to learn how stocks move, what patterns and how they move, right? They go up, they come down, they go up, they come down, they go up, whether it's a front side move or a backside move, they still wave, they still oscillate, they still move. And you have to learn what stocks are moving in what way that are conducive to you having a good day, right? Sometimes I catch myself getting into plays that are very whippy, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't trade a whippy stock like you would trade a smooth chart, right? A whippy chart that's up and down and boom, boom, a lot of chop there. And then you've got other ones that are nice. They go up, little pullback, they go up, little pullback, they go up, little deeper pullback, they go up, So you have to take your time and be disciplined to trade the stocks that are the best setups for you, okay? And for new traders, I don't recommend trading whippy, choppy stocks with big spreads, and you shouldn't do that, all right? And even the penny stocks, everybody wants to trade the penny stocks because they go 200% moves, but guys, those are not the best ones to play, right? If you have a small account, you're better off picking stocks that are between $5 and $25, and not huge gappers or nothing, just stuff that you could chart all the levels from the previous days, so all right, the open, the high, the low, the close, where did it bounce in all the previous days, where's your support, where's your resistance. Those levels are really relevant because they're previous days, right? And so it's very important, guys. You got to take your time, be slow about it, all right? Can you get rich quick in the stock market? Sure, you can get rich quick, but it doesn't happen all that often, guys. More often than not, I see a lot of new traders that might make a big play on an options play or something, and they take $500 and turn it into $5,000 or more, and then they think they're all that, and then what happens next? They start jumping into a bunch of plays real quick, and next thing you know, they end up losing that whole thing back, right? So it's all about patience, discipline, and learning your craft, right? Professionals get paid a lot of money at whatever they do because they are a master at their craft, right? Professional baseball players don't get paid millions of dollars because they're just okay. No, they've mastered their craft. They know exactly what they're doing, and they do it very well. And it's the same with trading, guys. You know, trading is one of the best occupations that you can have. I chose to be a trader because it gave me the freedom that I want, the time freedom, the financial freedom, the flexibility, and uh, being a former business owner, I have lower overhead now. I don't have the business insurance now. I don't have to deal with employees now. I don't have to deal with workman's comp insurances and liability insurances and state licenses and all that stuff, right? So for me, as you know, knowing that I want to make a transition in my life, trading seemed to be really the best move, right? But it's only a good move if you're disciplined. It's only a good move if you can really keep yourself in check, right? Trading is all up here, all right? Hitting a couple buttons is nothing. It's all in your mind. You might, you will believe whatever you tell yourself. If you say, "Oh, this thing's going to $30 today," you're going to believe it's going to $30, even though you might have resistance at 28 and you bought at 27.80 thinking it's going to $30. All right. So you got to be smart, guys. You got to be disciplined and patient, get the right entries, get the right exits, pay yourself along the way, and make sure that you're setting realistic goals and you just gradually build up from there. Okay, guys, you only have to get rich one time. All right. And I recommend just taking it slow, building yourself up, and you're going to have good days and bad days. With trading, you're going to take losses. All right. It's inevitable. You're going to lose some trades. I don't care if I lose trades. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me because I'm managing my risk. I'm keeping my risk very, very tight. So if price is falling into a support level and I buy it out right down there and price breaks below, I'm out. It's a tiny loss. If I get the bounce, I'm in the money fat, and I'll ride it up and sell on the push as you scale out your position on the way up. Okay. So I hope this helps you guys. And if you need more help, reach out to me, istreamtrading@gmail.com, and I will do my best to help you guys out. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.